The Expendables are back, and this time, it's personal. I'm your host, and this is the top 5 most epic action movie moments. Number 5. With the threat of nuclear war looming large, Barney decides that the best course of action is to make nice with their former foe-turned-begrudging ally. But not everyone is happy about working together, especially Christmas. We all know he hates Barney deep down. Now Christmas is always ready to throw down, and he does uncare who he hurts in the process. Barney, however, needs this new alliance to take down a ghost from his past. It's an explosive reunion when Barney and his crew are sent to retrieve stolen micro SD cards that contain sensitive intel. And the man behind the heist is none other than Conrad Stonebanks, Barney's former business partner and co-founder of the Expendables. What could be worse? Well, how about finding out that Conrad has placed a massive contract on every single one of Barney's friends and crew members? Every single one of them has a price on their head, and Conrad is paying mercenaries to hunt them down and kill them. He's already killed 2 of Barney's team members, and now he's going to kill the rest, unless Barney takes him down first. No. 4. Barney confronts Conrad Stonebanks in a face-to-face showdown. This is one personal vendetta that even Christmas woe can interfere with, because he knows what Barney is going through. In flashbacks, we see the close relationship between Barney and Conrad when they co-founded the Expendables and ran missions for various governments and shady organizations. Eventually, though, Conrad became a power-hungry arms trader who would stop at nothing to get what he wants. This includes selling weapons to both sides in conflicts, getting rich off war and death. So Barney was forced to turn on him and eliminate him, or so he thought. Apparently, Conrad survived and has spent years plotting his revenge against Barney and anyone associated with him. Now they meet again in the present day, and Conrad makes it clear that he wants Barney dead. There's no two ways about it, but Barney isn't going down without a fight. Even if it means sacrificing himself, he'll take Conrad to hell with him. The battle between these 2 former friends is a brutal one. They trade blows, insults, and memories of better times as they fight to the death. Christmas and the rest of the Expendables watch from afar as Barney and Conrad duke it out. No. 3. Just like Rambo, Barney knows that sometimes you have to go old school. When the dust settles, Barney and Conrad stand amidst the rubble, battered but not beaten. Barney has lost several men, including some of the newest and most promising additions to the team, but he refuses to give up. Not only because he doesn't want Conrad to win, but because he has to set things right for his fallen comrades. Plus, there's something deeply personal at stake here. This isn't just another mission. It's a battle between old-school style and modern technology. It's also a battle between friends and former allies. And in the end, it's a battle between good and evil. Barney may be old school, but he's also one of the most skilled and experienced soldiers alive. He's led the Expendables on countless missions and taken down some of the most dangerous enemies in the world. Plus, he's got a few tricks up his sleeve that Conrad won't see coming. Barney's fighting for more than just his life. He's fighting for the lives of his friends and crew members, as well as for the very soul of the Expendables. Can Barney take down Conrad and avenge his fallen comrades? Or will Conrad's revenge be complete? Stay tuned to find out. No. 2. Barney brings in a new era of Expendables. Barney knows that he can't fight old blood with new blood. He needs to bring in a new era of Expendables altogether. So he puts out the call and recruits a new team of younger, faster, and more tech-savvy Expendables. These new recruits are eager to prove themselves, and they bring a fresh perspective to the team. But will it be enough to take down Conrad and his army of mercenaries? The new Expendables are put through a series of rigorous tests to see if they have what it takes to join the team. They retrained in the latest combat tactics and weaponry, and they re-given the opportunity to prove themselves in real-life situations. But it's not all smooth sailing. The new Expendables have to learn to work together and overcome their differences if they want to succeed. Barney is a tough taskmaster, and he pushes the new recruits to their limits, but he knows that they're up to the challenge. After all, he saw the same potential in them that he saw in himself and his original team. As the new Expendables train and prepare for battle, Barney takes some time to reflect on his past with Conrad. He remembers the good times they shared and the reasons why he chose to go into business with Conrad in the first place. But he also remembers the warning signs he ignored and the mistakes that led to Conrad's downfall. Barney knows that he can't change the past, but he can shape the future. That's why he is so determined to take down Conrad and protect the people he cares about. No. 1. Barney's team is wiped out, and he's forced to flee. Barney knows that he's in over his head when Conrad sends an army of mercenaries to wipe out the Expendables. Barney and his team put up a valiant fight, but they're outnumbered and outgunned. Barney is forced to flee for his life, leaving behind the bodies of his fallen comrades. But he knows that he can't give up. Not only because he owes it to his fallen comrades to avenge their deaths, but because he owes it to himself. Barney is a soldier, and soldiers don't give up. Now, alone and on the run, Barney has to rely on his wits and combat skills to stay alive. But he also has to deal with the emotional toll of losing his friends and crew members. How will Barney cope with the loss of his team? Will he be able to turn the tables on Conrad and get his revenge? Or will Conrad's revenge be complete? Now, we want to hear from you guys. Which scene is your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to check out the channel, where we have plenty of awesome lists for you to enjoy. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.